dance, the expression through dance, you can say things that you can't actually say with words. Feelings and emotions can be presented with mere body language, movement, expression in the face, breath. Like, there's such an array of tools you can use to pass on information to people that sometimes can't be communicated verbally. And I just think, yeah, it's important. It's important to be able to utilize and leverage UNBOXED to be able to do that, to create an accessible platform to share our message, really.
I have seen the most powerful and emotional performance. It really did resonate with me. I didn't expect it to be so empowering, and I didn't expect it to be so emotional. But what I did see was the strain and the pressure that is put on individuals when we are stereotyped, when we are faced with bias and prejudice. And I think the beginning really did show that, the facial expressions, the movements. And then as we went on, what I did see, I saw it loosen up. I saw the support. And I think for me that was really, really important. So when we talk about boxes and what's in our box, what do we carry around? What do I carry around?
The weight of the box is significant. They could have picked a much lighter box, but then there'd have been no authenticity. Everyone has got the weight of their own burden, of their bias or their negativity, whatever it might be. They have to carry that. So what you'll find with Sara and Chris is immense amounts of truthfulness, honesty, integrity, and they wouldn't have had it done any other way. No, it had to come from their own struggles to enable people to see that you can rise above your struggles and achieve great things.
Yeah, it's been so incredible to be on this journey with Sara and Chris and see how this has taken shape, right back from being a video, looking at a piece of work that looks at bias, looks at racism, to see now the piece as it has become. One of the things I find most striking is how they continue to evolve the piece based on what they're learning about allyship, about bias. That for me is the true mark of how powerful this is, that it takes on a new shape. Even listening to them describe it as well, it takes on a new shape with different audiences. This is an incredible piece, whether you are watching it indoors, outdoors, whether you get to really engage with it as an audience or you're further back and just can see the athleticism of it. If you just want to enjoy the dancing because it's an incredible piece, or if you want to really connect with the emotions that are in it, this is an incredible piece to watch, to process, and to then think about, carrying boxes around. What might that mean? What are in their boxes? What's in my box?
And I think our aspiration with UNBOXED has always been that people take the journey, and then if that journey is then a gateway into asking some of the questions or exploring the themes, then fantastic. And what level that goes to is completely specific to different people and maybe different people's experiences. And we've had audience members that have watched it and immediately connected to the imagery, to the sight of a mixed race male carrying a box on his back, or for a female to be squashed underneath a box. Those are really direct, visceral responses. But other people have just gone, I see that work from hard work, the endurance, the effort that it takes, but then ultimately how it makes life easier when you work together. And for us, I think that's what's great about contemporary dance, is that is what the power of the piece should be. And we just hope to open that door to get people to think a little bit further.
Don't feel afraid. It empowers us. It enables us to look at what's in our boxes, what's in our peers and our friends, what they carry. It enables us to hopefully think about things differently. It will enable us to have conversations, and more importantly, to become allies, to become active allies and create change. So when we talk about boxes and what's in our box, what do we carry around? What do I carry around? So I would really, really recommend that anyone and everyone should see this performance, because it really is life-changing.
In emotional.
It was an emotional roller coaster. I was leaning forward and back in my seat. I was like this the whole time. I was just like, oh my god, like I understand what you're saying, and I felt so involved. Like because it was such. They came towards the audience, it came forward back again. It was just so. It was
Captivating.
intense, and it was captivating. It was mesmerising. But I understood everything they said. It's just such, I think, an important story to tell.
Yeah.
Really important. Like there's a wow factor. You've got two incredible performers. They go on a journey. Expect to feel intrigued, excited. There's some wholesome energy at the end. You have to watch it. You just have to. There's no other way about it. You just have to go and see it.